Cakes aren't just delicious treats, they've become stunning works of art, symbols of celebration, and sometimes jaw-dropping displays of wealth. We're talking about some massive or average cakes, yet extraordinary and expensive. These cakes looks more like art installations than desserts. From multi-million-dollar wedding cakes to edible masterpieces covered in jewels and gold, these creations redefine what it means to indulge. In this video, we're unveiling the 10 most extraordinary and expensive cakes in the world. They are so stunningly detailed, creatively crafted, and unbelievably expensive, they'll leave you absolutely amazed. Let's take a sweet journey through the world's most extravagant cakes. From diamonds to edible platinum, some cakes cost more than houses or even yachts. Here's a deep dive into the world's most extravagant cakes and what makes them worth such mind-blowing prices. First on the list is the Runway Cake, costing $90.9 million. The most expensive cake ever made is the Runway Cake by British designer Debbie Wingham. Created in 2015 for an engagement and birthday celebration in the United Arab Emirates, the cake was shaped like a fashion runway and stretched 6 feet long, weighing a staggering 1,000 pounds. Made from premium Belgian chocolate, truffle cream, and Madagascar vanilla, the cake featured edible models, fashion accessories, and intricate fondant work. However, what really drove the price was its adornment with 4,000 real diamonds, including a 5.2-carat pink diamond, a 6.4-carat yellow diamond, and 15 flawless 5-carat stones, altogether valued at over $45 million. More than 1,100 hours of labor went into the project, pushing the cake's final cost to $75 million in 2015, or about $90.9 million today. 2. The National Gay Wedding Show Cake, costing $64 million. In 2013, a bakery in Liverpool created an 8-tier wedding cake for the National Gay Wedding Show that stole the spotlight and broke records. Standing 5 feet tall and designed in elegant white fondant, the cake was simple in design, but outrageously extravagant in cost, due to more than 4,000 high-quality diamonds embedded in its surface. Valued at $52 million at the time, the cake's worth has since risen to an estimated $64 million. The luxurious materials and show-stopping presentation made it one of the most expensive cakes ever showcased at a public event. 3. Pirate's Fantasy Cake, costing $43.8 million. The Pirate's Fantasy Cake, created in 2012, may not have looked like a traditional wedding cake, but it was nothing short of spectacular. Designed to resemble a pirate ship or treasure chest, the cake was only about 2 feet high and 3 feet long, but it was filled with 10 unique layers featuring flavors like pumpkin, zucchini, pistachio, and coconut meringue. What made this dessert a true treasure was its decoration. The entire cake was studded with sapphires and other rare gemstones, along with brooches, rings, and necklaces. Originally valued at $35 million, the cake's estimated worth has since risen to more than $43 million. 4. Dvorah Rose's Diamond Gala Cake, costing $38.3 million. In 2011, Buddy Valastro, better known as the Cake Boss, crafted a $30 million cake for socialite Dvorah Rose, the editor-in-chief of Social Life magazine. This 7-tier confection was encrusted with diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and sapphires, and was featured in the finale episode of the Cake Boss television series. Commissioned specifically to turn heads at a glamorous party, the cake combined Buddy's artistry with the sparkle of fine jewelry. The cake is worth more than $38 million today. 5. Nahid Parsa's Bridal Show Cake, costing $28.5 million. For the 2006 Beverly Hills luxury brand's bridal show, pastry artist Nahid Parsa unveiled a wedding cake that looked like an haute couture gown. The 9-tier masterpiece featured gold flakes and ornate fondant ruffles, and was crafted in partnership with Mimi So Jewelers, who contributed millions of dollars worth of diamonds embedded throughout the cake. Though it's unclear if the cake was ever sold, its estimated value at the time was $20 million. Today, that figure climbs to more than $28 million, making it one of the most luxurious bridal confections in history. 6. Luster Dust Cake, costing $1.7 million. It was created in 2010 for the Dallas Bride Fair through a collaboration between Delicious Cakes and the Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange. Unlike other cakes on this list, It was both a display piece and technically edible, though few would dare bite into it. The red and silver creation featured edible pearl-like luster dust and over $1 million worth of diamonds. Weighing nearly 200 pounds, the cake's massive size and incorporation of precious stones earned it an initial valuation of $1.3 million, or roughly $1.7 million today. 7. Diamond chocolate cake, costing $1 million. In 2005, Japanese pastry chef Masami Miyamoto created a chocolate cake so decadent it was never meant to be eaten. Displayed in a department store window in Osaka, the cake featured a solid chocolate base topped with intricate chocolate detailing, internal lighting, and 50 carats worth of diamonds provided by jeweler Saberth. Though initially priced at $850,000, the cake's modern-day value exceeds $1 million. Despite its design and ingredients, it functioned more as a marketing piece than a dessert, aiming to attract wealthy clientele during the holiday season. 8. Platinum cake, costing $180,000. Chef Nobu Ikara's platinum cake, created in 2007, was a tribute to Japanese women and a promotional piece for Platinum Guild International. This simple yet elegant cake was decorated with platinum necklaces, pendants, and edible platinum flakes, materials far more valuable than the cake itself. Although initially priced at $130,000, its current estimated value is around $180,000. While visually striking, it drew controversy due to its impracticality and the use of precious metals that added little to the flavor, but dramatically increased the price. 9. Royal wedding cake of Prince William and Kate Middleton, costing $99,695. In 2011, the wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton was watched by millions worldwide, and their cake reflected the scale of the event. Crafted by Fiona Cairns, the 8-tier fruitcake was decorated with nearly 1,000 delicate sugar flowers, representing the national symbols of the UK. Though it stood just 3 feet tall, the labor-intensive craftsmanship and symbolic detail gave it an estimated cost of $80,000 at the time, or nearly $100,000 today. 10. Gucci Mane and Kishia Kawwa wedding cake, costing $87,000. When rapper Gucci Mane married entrepreneur Kishia Kawwa in 2017, their wedding featured a jaw-dropping 10-foot cake made by Edda's Cake Designs. Composed of more than 24 individual cakes, the final creation was decorated with over 8,000 handmade sugar flowers and 2,500 Swarovski crystals. With flavors like Jamaican rum, red velvet, and amaretto, this cake didn't just look good, it tasted like luxury. Originally costing $75,000, the cake would be worth over $87,000 today. 11. Princess Diana and Prince Charles, wedding cake costing $71,600. The wedding cake of Princess Diana and Prince Charles in 1981 was a royal showpiece in every sense. The 5-tier cake was adorned with intricate royal insignias and floral decorations, estimated at around £56,000 or $71,600 in today's money. As one of the most iconic wedding cakes in history, it reflected both tradition and pageantry befitting the future king and queen. 12. Africa cake, costing $5 million. Shaped like the African continent, this cake was crafted by a designer in Tokyo and studded with 2,000 diamonds. The stones were strategically placed to represent Africa's diamond mining hotspots, particularly around the southern region. Although smaller in scale than some others, the cake's $5 million price tag came entirely from its lavish diamond decoration. 13. Kim Kardashian and Kris Humphries, wedding cake costing $20,000. Though their marriage didn't last long, the cake was unforgettable. Created by celebrity baker Patrick Hansen, the 8-foot-tall 8-tier cake weighed 600 pounds and was made of alternating layers of chocolate and vanilla. The sleek black and white design matched the event's opulent aesthetic and cost a reported $20,000. Lastly is Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas wedding cake, costing $19,000. At their 2018 wedding at India's Umaid Bhawan Palace, Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas presented a towering 7-tier cake that mimicked the grandeur of their wedding venue. Created by London's Itty Cake Company, the cake reportedly cost around $19,000 and featured intricate detailing, gold accents, and even an edible crest of the couple. From jaw-dropping size to eye-watering price tags, These cakes prove that dessert can be just as extravagant as diamonds or designer fashion. Whether built for weddings, world records, or pure wow factor, each cake on this list shows what happens when creativity meets luxury. Which one amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbelievable lists like this. Until next time, stay sweet.